You're now tuned into West Coast Fleet Radio, where the real music lives. West Side. Let's go.
Secret specialist.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I coulda had your nigga, he be all up in my DM. Wanna fight me out, begging me to come and see him. Look, I don't break happy homes, I'll break a nigga pockets in his ass back home.
I'm DJ XXL, California State Manager, also the moderator for West Coast Fleet Radio conference calls. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody a little bit about yourself, sweet.
My name is SKG. I'm a female rapper, and I'm representing from LA, California.
Absolutely. Well, I'm also from LA, California as well. Watts representative. So
okay, my daddy a hub to the dub. My dad from Watts, he hub to the dub all day.
No doubt. Throw it up the W's. All right. Well, first of all, how has your family, your team, and your operation been doing throughout this COVID thing?
We've been maintaining. I've been traveling a lot. I got sick on the road twice. But luckily it wasn't COVID. I don't think it was. So God's been carrying me and covering me while I've been traveling.
Thank God on that one. And your family, everybody's cool?
Yeah.
All right. If you were to say that you came up with some, because, everybody's just saying, that throughout this COVID, it's been time for them to bond with their family and be able to manifest their time in different places, doing things that they would have ordinarily been able to do. If you could say there's something you've been able to do, what would that be?
So I had a little situation. I'm a single mom of 4 kids, and I had a situation with my kids. So I wasn't able to really spend time with them how I wanted to during the COVID, which made me go travel and just focus on my project. But, God covered my family and my kids are healthy. I'm healthy. So with that being said, I'm blessed in that sense.
Absolutely. Well, salute to you for being a single mother of 4 kids, like you mentioned, because I also come from a family where my mother was a single mother because Papa was a Rolling Stone. So I know, watching the way she was growing up, how much strength you have to have. So, I send prayers up to you and for your kids and everything, and just salute to you, for being that woman that's there and solid for those kids.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So how long have you actually been entertaining, and what was your motivation to get into the game?
So I have been rapping since I was a kid, and actually my older brother, my only sibling, he passed away almost 3 years ago. And I used to go visit him when he was in jail. He used to be in YA. So I would go visit my brother, when he was in a place called Ventura in a juvenile called Nellis. So every time I go visit him in jail, he would write raps for me. So when I come, he'll be like, Poo, I got a rap for you. Right. So I'll have to take it back and rehearse it. And then when I go see him in visits again, say the rap to him. So that just kind of stuck. And then one day I went to see him and I surprised him and I had a rap I wrote. And so from there, I would say like 7 years old, 8 years old, like I just started rapping. So then, at school, I was always the one rapping, standing on the lunch tables rapping. And when I was coming up, because I'm in my 30s, so when I was coming up, it wasn't too many kids my age rapping, but it was just something that stuck with me that I wanted to do. And so I learned that was really my passion and my craft.
Cool. So when were you actually able to get into an actual studio and put a project together?
So when I was 13, I had entered this talent show, and I come from a household where like my mom, she never believed in me rapping. Like she just never believed in it. So anytime I had a chance to do something, she always went out her way to stop me. And that just kind of like motivated me more. So I had hit a talent show when I was 13. And she grounded me and would let me go to the talent show. So I snuck out the house, ran away from home, went to the show while I'm performing. She's in the crowd. I end up winning. right?
Okay.
So that started me. So then I started going to Mark Gordon's studio, who was a part of the group Levert. So they had a studio up on Vine. And then a guy named Chewy who had a studio called 17 Day Production. So I was in there with like all of the heavy hitters growing up, and I was the youngest. And that's when I first started entering the studio from that talent show and then going to Hollywood. And I used to be around like people from Death Row Records, but again, I was real young. I was on my own, and it was hard for me to even get signed because I needed a parental, parent right there with me to sign me, but I was living on my own. So my homeboy, Keita Rock, he's up out the 60s. I had went to him and was like, I had just got out of juvenile hall. So I had to go do a year in juvenile hall. I was writing the whole time I was in there. Once I got out, I went to Keita Rock like, yo, here's all my raps. I've been, practicing. I'm ready. He took me to Death Row Records. I got my deal. And then Suge just started placing me on projects.
Wow. So what's your history with that situation? Are you currently still signed under something to do with that, or are you independent?
No, absolutely not. I've been independent for years. I placed on like the Dog Pound album, 10 Till Midnight, Tupac's album, Until the End of Time. I got a platinum plaque for writing and performing on that. And from there, once I left that, I just kind of stayed independent. But the passion for music was still there. But, I transitioned, got pregnant, just went through so many trials and tribulations. And one day I was at Michael Concepcion's house. And he was like, you know what? You need to do other things besides rapping because it's not paying your bills. It's not getting you where you need to go right now. So I took that advice and I started filming and doing documentaries. I started doing events, and then I went to work at and run 93.5 K-Day radio station. So then the music stopped for a minute and the business side kicked in. And so I learned corporate.
Sweet. Well, would it be correctly spoken to say that you actually worked live with the late, great Tupac Shakur?
Yeah, so when I was around Tupac, what people don't understand, when I was around Tupac and them, I was still young. So I was around them, but I was a young girl. I didn't actually place on it until after Tupac died. That's when I placed on the album. But I was around him, but I didn't place on it until after he passed away. But either way, I probably would have placed on it anyways because I was always around everybody. It's just that's when Suge decided to drop that project.
Absolutely. Well, it's just awesome to know that, throughout, all of the tragedies that have happened, that you are still pushing on. And actually, there were some great things, that continued to have you push, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. People don't even know. Like when I went to run 93.5 K-Day, I was running K-Day when Theo was the program director. Roy Laughlin, who put Ryan Seacrest on American Idol, he was a partner over there. Michael Durbin was the billionaire who owned K-Day. So when I had the position, I opened up the floodgates for Nipsey to get his stuff on. I made my boss play Nipsey record. So, for me, it is kind of weird because I always speak on that. I'm like, when Nipsey first came, people wasn't trying to mess with him like that. They said he was too hardcore. It'd never sell. He was too rough around the edges. He was too gang banged out. I had the open plug at K-Day, and with me and Nipsey being from the same area, I went and made them play his music. I went and gave them that whole K-Day plug and never asked for nothing in return. So for me coming out the West, I've always came and helped people, but I've always been the most hated on too. And I think it's because of the way I move and the way I grind. But I've always left a floodgate for niggas like, yo, I'm going to give you this plug. I'm going to look out for you. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the female rappers coming out the West, we don't get that support. It ain't reciprocated.
I absolutely know what that's like, growing up, as a hip hop head, coming up in that whole, microcosm. I was working with Ice-T, and a whole lot of that stuff was crazy, I really, salute to you, you know what I'm saying, just for saying that too, because a lot of people who don't come from the West Coast don't know how hard it is to make it as an artist. It's murder.
It is, and it's not supporting. Like, I've been in Atlanta for 3 months. So, like, in Atlanta, they fuck with me hard body. The hustle is different. The support is different. You know, I was able to get my whole project done and just kind of, you know, don't even speak about it. Just show my actions. And it's like me and my producer, Caviar, was talking. If I would have just put that out, I probably would have got hated on and wouldn't have got the features and wouldn't got this, because it seemed like on the West, people will hate on you more than they will congratulate you and want to help you. And when you go other places, like I was in Atlanta, I was in Houston, I was in New Orleans, the niggas out there, they fuck with they female rappers out there. They push they female rappers. They support they female rappers. I got niggas that hit me from out there like, SK, when you land, we got you. And I'm starting to get that on the West, but I have got hated on for years on the West when I have helped so many people. And the main people that niggas look up to, the main people that are heavy hitters now, I plugged them, I've helped them, I gave them opportunities, and it was never reciprocated when it was time for them to give me opportunities.
Word. Well, I got the pleasure of actually interviewing the late great Nipsey Hussle before he passed, and he was a great guy. He spread a lot of knowledge, you know, peace, love, and just understanding to everybody who got a chance to talk to him. You feel me? So salute to you for being a part of his movement. We're gonna get back to you. We got some music, you know, that you brought through, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the music. What I want you to do is let the DJs know a little bit about this song and how you put it together, and then we're gonna play it, and then we're gonna come back and get some feedback from everybody.
Okay, I think it's the sugar-free one, right, Breaker?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Okay, so this is a song that will be featured on my album that's dropping later this year, called Break 'Em, with the legendary Sugar Free. It was such an honor and a blessing to do this song with him. And, you know, we was just on that pimp shit, just talking shit. And I had a call coming. I had to make sure that I was able to hold my own. And so far, we've been getting really good reviews.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into that, and then we're going to come on back, chop it up, and get to the DJs, all right?
Okay.
Caviar. Secret specialist.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I coulda had your nigga, he be all up in my DM. Wanna fight me out, begging me to come and see him. Look, I don't break happy homes, I'll break a nigga pockets and his ass back home. To his bitch, to his wifey. Hoes stay hating cause my wrist hella icy. Chicks don't like me, why they wanna fight me? Mad cause they know that they nigga wanna wife me. Yo, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass. Yeah, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass. Light skin savage, never been average. Pussy on a dick, make a nigga act tragic. Have him leave his wife, not think twice. Start a new life, yeah, the pussy on ice. I ain't got time in to play with you niggas. I show your life, then I lay with you niggas. Yes, I'm Queen Patsy. Ho, please test me. Find a needle in the haystack where you find a nigga stressed. I coulda had your nigga, he be all up in my DM. Wanna fight me out, begging me to come and see him. Look, I don't break happy homes, I'll break a nigga pockets and his ass back home. To his bitch, to his wifey. Hoes stay hating cause my wrist hella icy. Chicks don't like me, why they wanna fight me? Mad cause they know that they nigga wanna wife me. Yo, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass. Yeah, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass.
She knew it, sucker ducker. She had a mask on, I cut a hole in it, and she sucked my dick through the motherfucker. It's 8:45, and honestly, I feel uncomfortable letting a bitch do my hair when her hair is shorter than mine. See, this is my job, P. And I'ma keep my foot on a bitch neck, nigga, if time don't rob me. Sugar free the man. Bitch, Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters feel better than your pussy. That's my hand. Hey, Brian J, they closed the spot. If you fucking a bitch and she have a seizure on you, homie, you supposed to stop. Plenty drama. A bitch ever fart in her sleep? The homie said, nah. I said, then take her to Benihana. What have you done for me lately, bitch? Bitch talking about I'ma have my cake and eat it too. Wrong bakery, bitch. Mention her now. Can everybody say Bumblebee tuna pussy stunk so bad brought my core temperature down? Talk to him.
I coulda had your nigga, he be all up in my DM. Wanna fight me out, begging me to come and see him. Look, I don't break happy homes, I'll break a nigga pockets and his ass back home. To his bitch, to his wifey. Hoes stay hating cause my wrist hella icy. Chicks don't like me. Why they wanna fight me? Mad cause they know that they nigga wanna wife me. Yo, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass. Yeah, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass. Yo, look, I'm breaking niggas' pockets like I'm child support and life support. Can't stop it. Yeah, two things I never seen: a UFO and look a nigga that I need. Yeah, look, amnesia on the nigga. Fuck him on a Monday, you forgetting on these niggas. Recess and session, dismissing on these niggas. Sissy mouth niggas, I ain't kissing on you niggas. With your little dick ass and tell your mama quit calling, I ain't fucking with her ass. Look, he asked me did I love him. I told him yeah, but on the low I fucked his brother. I could've had your nigga, he be all up in my DM. Wanna fight me out, begging me to come and see him. Look, I don't break happy homes, I'll break a nigga pockets and his ass back home. To his bitch, to his wifey. Hoes stay hating cause my wrist hella icy. Chicks don't like me, why they wanna fight me? Mad cause they know that they nigga wanna wife me. Yo, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass. Yeah, get your dough, get your cash. All bad bitches in the club shaking ass.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that was a slapper. And then
Thank you.
you definitely kept up. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Free is a linguist. He's a linguist, so you know
Yeah.
you gotta go hard to get at him. And then he got his E40 in on the end of his verse. You know what I'm saying? He went hard with it. So man,
And the
wow.
funny thing is, he didn't hear my second verse, so I did my first verse. I purposely didn't do my second verse because I wanted to hear how he was gonna come. Then I did it, and he was like, "Oh, you spit on that motherfucker." I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, that shit hard. That shit hard as hell. So without further ado, I'm gonna get to the DJs because I know they got some comments. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around the room and just pick people randomly and let them give some feedback. First DJ I got this round, Jackpot. Let's get it, baby.
Hey, that was West Coast for sure.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying? And that's definitely gonna be on my next show on my Fleet Radio going down next Monday for sure. So good job. I like
Thank
the beat.
you.
It's definitely West Coast, and I'm totally West Coast.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. I wish I could remember when you was around, Pac. I was around them Death Row days with OFTB. What's up? And,
Okay, yeah, I remember OFTV.
yeah, I was always up in there with them and stuff, man. When they was in the building with the Beat and Interscope off of Wilshire.
Remember Buntree and Hand Dog and them?
Hell yeah. Absolutely. But good job. And I can't wait to hear the album.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Can I ask you this? What's your concept of the album?
You know, it is so diverse. It's very diverse. You know, I have that song with Free, and then on the first, I'm dropping another song with Anthony Hamilton, and it's like it's a diverse. You know, sometimes I might feel ratchet. I want to turn up. Sometimes I might be on some political shit. So I just think that this album is a real diverse album because it touched on so many different topics.
Right. And us being from the West Coast, man, you know, don't nobody deal with the police worse than we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just want to know, are you touching those bases anywhere in there?
Yeah, so the one with the Anthony Hamilton that drops February the 1st, the song in the video dropped, and it talks about police brutality. The song is called I'm Tired. And it's crazy because as soon as I performed, Anthony grabbed me and he was like, you did your thing, and it made me feel good because I've always been a fan of Anthony Hamilton's. So for me to perform with him in a video, I just wanted to make sure that I was able to pour my soul into it, and I think I executed it, so I'm excited to share it.
Absolutely. Thank you. I can't wait to.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Next up, we got Macomb Cole. You got your audio working. Let's go.
Okay, honey. Get your dough, get your cash. That's what's up. That's most definitely a hitter. I will bump that. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
That was all the way dope. I like that.
And that makes me feel good when the females say it, because I gotta represent for the females. So thank you. I really appreciate
part. You did your shit. You did your thing. That's dope. You're welcome. Yeah, that's about it. Keep up the good work, though.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, I'm gonna go to my man MC Pros, if you're there, buddy.
Throwing down, sister. Throwing down. I appreciate your work.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I also wanted to comment, you know, you do have a diverse catalog. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the other stuff that you come with, some of the more conscious stuff as well. It's really nice to be able to see a woman who can represent class and ass at the same time, who knows how to do that. No disrespect intended, but to be able to shift gears like that is it's an unappreciated skill sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And coming from an older man's perspective, it's really great to see a woman embracing the full spectrum of what that means and not just sticking to one lane or the other, feeling like the other one is untouchable after that, you know?
Yeah, and I appreciate that. And I just, you know, I'm a realist. So I know I'm in my 30s. I'm going up against girls that's 20 years old, number one. I know that ass shaking is winning right now. But me as an artist, I am a very diverse artist. Like, I got that song with Sugar Free. I'm dropping my Black History Month projects. So I have one with Anthony Hamilton, 3 other songs I'm going to drop in the month of February. So for February, I got 4 songs, 4 videos. Then from Anthony, I come back with a song with Lil Boosie. So it is very diverse.
Yeah,
and I know people's going to be like, she's bipolar as hell, but it's going to make sense.
It's what a human being really is, you know, and I appreciate you embracing all aspects of that. That's
Thank you.
Definitely. I got no questions. I just want you to keep doing your thing. Much congratulations and much love to you, sis.
I appreciate that.
100.
All right. Next up, I want to go to my man DJ Getbuck.
Hey, what's up? So this DJ Getbuck in Vegas. Hey, I was like, man, okay, that song right there had to have Sugar Free in it. If it wasn't, then it would be a problem because it just went together with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, it's good that you did that because it's different from, you know, everybody's hearing this like City Girls and Cardi B and the Womp and the Bend Over and Parker and all this new whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is different. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it'd be good to hear a little something different from a female than always talking about bending over and with the Womp and all that type. You know what I mean?
Thank you. And I think, like I said, once the Anthony one dropped, people's gonna see like, okay, she's very versatile.
Right. And then I would like to hear the ones you was talking about for the Black History Month because I do little post-ups out here in the west side of Vegas. And if it's something that, you know, I can play, I'll play it while we out there because we do pass out flyers and information and stuff. So it's something they can hear while we're doing it. You know what I mean? So I want to check it out and see if something I can do.
What I'll do is I'll send everything over to the DJ email and I'll get everything over to you guys. Yeah, I think it'll be something you'll really like because all of the songs touch on the topic of just being Black, just the culture, celebrating who we are and the trials and tribulations as a whole collectively that we go through. So,
all right.
Let her know what you do, DJ Getbuck.
What's that?
Let her know what you do, bro.
Oh, I'm the captain of the Black Panther Party out here in Vegas. So
man, you better say it, man.
Oh, don't. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna really like this video, man.
Yeah, we be out there. So, you know, it would be something like we play a lot of, you know, music like that when we out there posted up. We do like a lot of patrolling. Basically just get into the Black neighborhood and let them know now it's time for us to wake up. You know, you just gotta slap a little something in their senses. I'm saying that we're gonna change the world tomorrow, but at least try to do something for these people, let them know we that we still have a chance. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, I'll love to get it over to you. So what I'll do is I'll make sure to have everything sent over to you this week. That'll be an honor to even have you guys support it. So I really appreciate that.
And then what I'll do is I'll actually record us out there and I'll send it to you so you can see that we got your music played while we're out there, you know, putting in work in the community.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
That'll be some hell of a shit to repost on social media, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, next up, I'm gonna go to my man Leonidas, the DJ over there. I see him washing some dishes.
I ain't washing dishes, man. I'm putting shoelaces in these vans.
I don't know what you was doing.
You feel me? I'm about to be on this plane in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
do your thing, bro.
SK, what up? What up? SKG,
hey,
what up?
What's up?
Working with it. Hey, you look, you did your thing. For real, you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm the West Coast regional manager for the Fleet DJs. And I'm gonna say this, man. Don't worry about it. You're gonna make the bag. And you got it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about you're a dope artist, but it's never how good you are, it's who you know. And you already know the people, you feel me? You just gotta press those buttons. You gotta press those buttons on them, and you gotta get them conversations with them, and that's just what it is. And have your team, you know, press those buttons, man. If you know people, get at them, man. Right now it's the time to get at them. It's all about networking. So, you know what I'm saying? You got this. I know. I love the song. I'm telling you, I love the song.
Thank you.
It's banging. It's definitely banging. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep pushing the way you pushing. You know what I'm saying? I love the song, man. So I'm just saying, keep pushing, and I guarantee you, stuff is gonna turn around. I know a few record execs, you know, through LA, through New York and Atlanta. So I'm gonna push this song to them, man, and see if we can do something a little different, put a little more steam on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Make it hot.
I appreciate that.
Feel me? So
yeah.
Word. Thank you for being on this call too.
All right. Let's go to my man, regional manager, also program director for West Coast Fleet Radio, DJ Early.
Yo, SKG, what's good with you?
Hi.
Hey, I'm going to agree with everybody. The first time I played this song, I was like, damn. Like, she's fire. And then, of course, having Sugar Free on the track, that just makes it, like, super fire. And he said some hilarious shit. So, like, to me, if you don't get on this track right now, like, you don't know music. I mean, this song right here is, I love the music. I love the production. I see great things coming. What Leonidas said, definitely push every button you can and make sure that you can be heard. And we are going to be definitely try to be part of that movement because, you know, we're a new station, West Coast Fleet Radio, but we are building fast and strong. And, you know, I'd love to do something with you for February and maybe put ad campaign together, something like that, to where we can promote the songs and the campaign that you have for the month. You know, maybe we can help you out doing something with that and help push all these songs and the videos and stuff like that. You know, maybe I would love to have you be on the call with the whole, not just the West Coast, because being a female in this game is a big thing right now. And the fact that you not only spit like dope bars, but you have a great business attitude and you're well-rounded, like, you need to be up there with ahead of all these other females, because you are doing more than them. You know, I see you're doing more than them right now. You just don't have the numbers. I whatever we can do, we'll help you out.
Thank you. I wholeheartedly appreciate that. This is probably one of the best interviews and calls I did. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys. And we really need something like this on the West to really help us artists.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, the West Coast, around the region, around the nation, doesn't get still the respect it deserves, you know, but every time I go to the East Coast, go to the down South, they're bumping Too Short, they're bumping Snoop, and that's the top of their playlist, you know? I mean, the Baby comes and goes, but Too Short is gonna be E40, you know?
Right.
Even Tupac, rest in peace. So I had a question. Do you know Andre Truth?
Dre? Yeah, I know Dre.
Okay, yeah, we've had him on the station before. We did an interview with him with the Fleet. I like what he's doing, so I know you guys are probably from around the same area. So
yeah, his best friend, and business partner Caviar is the one who produced my whole project.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, we're in Gardena. We got a station, and eventually maybe we can work something out to where we can come in and do a video interview and do something to where we can get you on the Fleet TV network and stuff like that. I'm here with MC Pros. He's got a recording studio right here in our facility, and we do the radio station out of here. So we can do interviews and video placement and that type of stuff. So I'm gonna be reaching out for sure.
That'll definitely be dope because I'm setting up right now to shoot my other videos with West Coast artists. So me, Mr. Fab, and Cocaine has to shoot a video, and then me, G Perico, and the DMD Gotti, and me, and Compton 8 VM Music. So those are all West Coast artists, and we're gearing up to shoot our video within the next 2 weeks. So I can give you some exclusives on the 3 videos.
Hey, for sure. I mean, we work really hard and heavy with Cocaine. So if he's going to be in town shooting the video, I would love to be part of that, and see what we're doing. We can get face to face, mask to mask, at least, and and because we got a call with him next weekend actually. So and another one of his artists, Big Tiny.
Okay, yeah. Well, anything I can do to help you guys, and that you guys can do to help me, guys, we can work collectively and make it happen. That sounds like a plan.
I'm just gonna get your number after this and get in your DM, and we'll talk everything. So
okay,
cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, when you get a chance, tell Dre. Truth Marks, tell him I said what's up. Tell him Leon from Seattle said what's up. Me and him went to school together out here in Seattle at Garfield High School.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been knowing him for a minute. So, yeah, tell him I said what's up.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Right now, at this moment, if you could do a little drop, say your name, where you from, let everybody know you rock with the West Coast Fleet DJs.
All right. Now?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
All right. Yo, what's up? This your girl SKG. I'm representing LA, California, and I'm rocking with the West Coast Fleet DJs all day, every day. We locked in.
Word. Well, Mary, it's been a privilege and a pleasure having you on the call, not only because the music is dope, but because of your attitude and your positivity. We want to continue to build this base of artists that we know on the West Coast that really need to have some light shined on them, and whatever we could do to help out their movement. So if there's anybody that you could refer to us, and whatever you got going on, continue to tap in with us, and we're going to be right there trying to do whatever we can to give it the push. If you have anything to say in conclusion, go ahead and do that. Give us your email, your Instagram, your Twitter, any websites, anything you might be pushing business venture-wise, and we're going to go ahead and conclude this call with the Fleet DJ.
You can't forget about the West Coast with the most, man. What's going on, man?
I forgot your producer.
Doggy dog.
Don't producer, man.
What's up with you, loved one?
What's up?
You know, I had to get you on this joint. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
You got that shit you talking. I can dig it. I smell you. I definitely dig it. I'm West Coast Fleet DJ producer, Insider Productions. And it'd be an honor and a pleasure if we could definitely get you on the West Coast Fleet DJ mixtape for 2021. We got a host of producers, so I'll be in your DM and I'll send you a few links to some beat links that we have. And when you have time, you can just search through them, skim through them, and find something you can vibe to, and make it hot, and send it back to me, and let's maybe get a project or two done, in the meantime.
Okay, I got you. I'll definitely make it happen.
All right, love. So I'll tap in on you. And one more thing. We have the West Coast Fleet Radio. It's an app. You can download it on your phone. So when you get a chance, just go to your app store, look for look for the Fleet Radio Network and download that app, and then you can find us close to the bottom, West Coast Fleet Radio.
So I download Fleet Radio or West Coast
No,
Fleet Radio?
the app is the Fleet Radio Network app, and we have 46 stations underneath this umbrella. So when you get the app, you can actually just scroll down, and it has all the stations that Fleet features, as well as West Coast Fleet Radio.
Okay, so this is the West Coast division of it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll do that as soon as we hang up.
Most definitely. It was a pleasure having you on the call, love.
Thank you so much.
I'm definitely gonna be in your DM. We'll chop it up.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Easy call.
Yep. And before you go to the wrap up, all I wanted to say was what DJ Early was talking about was the actual national regional conference call, because just like we are a division, we are a national conglomerate with models, DJs, producers, writers, promoters, photographers, you name it. So we'd like to keep in touch with you to see if we can get you on a regional conference call with all the divisions worldwide of the Fleet DJs and expose your movement, because this is really great music, and we want to do whatever we can to push this project forward.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. And I don't just do the music. The music is one aspect, but I'm really heavy into the film side. I had just did Raz B Deal, and then I'm also the producer of the movie, which is my first feature film, Joanna Man 2, with Miguel Nunez and so I do the film side heavy as well. And then I can also just, to let you guys know, I can take finished content. So if you guys have finished content, so for instance, how you guys have the West Coast Fleet Radio, you might want to do like a podcast filming of all your interviews. I can take that and put that on like Tubi, Hulu, Netflix. So I distribute content as well.
Oh, we could definitely do that, because we're about to link in with this YouTube. Yeah, we're trying to link in with this YouTube situation right now, so that we get everything uploaded to the stream, directly through the interview process, and then we could definitely, share a link and send you all footage so you can help us promote. We would love to have that. That'd be great.
That's something I'm trying to implement on the West as well. Because people don't like to help you or give you plugs. So I'm really trying to help people where they can go in and have their own plugs with distribution, so they can put content on these streaming platforms and they can help the next person. So I do a lot.
Are you ever looking for any like script writers or actors? I'm actually a SAG member for over 20 years. I've been in a couple different productions, a couple main parts. I would love to be a part of some projects.
Yeah, we're always looking for script writers, because what we're realizing, especially on Tubi, African American content is really working well, and we have filmmakers over there that are making very good quarterly checks. So I'm always looking for script writers and different people like that to add to the team, because if they have projects that make sense, we not only can get it funded, but we can get it distributed. So I deal with film financiers too that get films funded starting with budgets. Their minimum funding would be like a $5 million film budget up to $20 million, depending on what the film is, and as long as it makes sense for the financer and the distribution company. So I do a lot. That's just, the music is just one side, but my every day is like the film.
Yeah, this is a secure stream. Do you have a private contact? Because I am a script writer and do have some projects that I'd like to push forward that are urban films. And I would really like to talk to somebody and, let them know what I'm working with so I can get some of this stuff done. Is there any way I can contact you directly?
Yeah, most definitely. If you hit me on my DM, and I'll send you my number.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead and let us know about anything you have to say in conclusion so we can wrap this thing up.
Okay, just thank you guys for supporting. It's your girl SKG. I got so many things coming. I have so many things coming, and I have a team. So I'm really opening up the floodgates once I pop for my friends in LA. And at the end of the day, especially us coming out the West, we have to support and help each other. It's enough for everybody to eat. So y'all just stay tuned and just watch my moves, because I got a lot of stuff that's about to drop. And thank everybody for supporting me.
Well,
Hey,
salute
XXL.
to you, your team, and your movement. And you have a blessed evening. And I'll definitely be in contact about the scriptwriter stuff. Have a blessed evening.
Double XL, before we hit up, I want to ask you. Yeah, I want to ask what. I was curious on the name. What's SKG stand for?
When I was signed with Death Row, it used to stand for Suge Knight Girl because I don't know, I was just young and Suge just used to laugh at me like I remind him so much. I remind him of me, or however it goes. I act like him at times, so that was the meaning of it when I was younger. But I just kind of dropped that, and it's just SKG. It's just the moniker.
Okay, do you still keep in contact with him?
I don't necessarily keep in contact with Suge, but people hit me like, yo, Suge said hi, or Suge said this, or, I just talk to Suge. But I don't necessarily talk to him now. And I would, it's just I haven't had the opportunity to.
Okay. Yeah, I hit you up on IG. I noticed that you did some music with Juvenile and Bootsy and
Those are the artists I got coming out. So and it's so crazy because the videos are just locked and loaded. We just waiting to press go. But yeah, Bootsy is on my Bad Bitch song, and then I'm dropping the remix with Juvie, and then Paul is another song right after the Anthony Hamilton one. So we're trying to get the lineup together now.
Okay, but yes, I hit you up on your IG, so I keep in touch with you.
All right. Well, if nobody else has anything to say, that's going to conclude this call with the Fleet DJs. Like I said before, peace to you, your family, and your movement. Salute. I'll be in touch. And we hope to be working with you real soon in the future. And just have a blessed day.
You guys as well. Thank you, everybody.
You too.
Salute, Queen.
All right. That concludes this call with West Coast Fleet Radio. We up out of her.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I could have had your nigga, he be all up in my DM. Wanna fight me out, begging me to come and see him. Look, I don't break happy homes, I'll break a nigga pockets in his ass back home.